So the syllabus has more or less the same information that's found in the Cougar Core shell. So we will start at the top. The first page on the actual syllabus, it has the same information as the Cougar Core shell at its initial container or module, if you would. So you have the course information, you have the instructor names, how to get in contact with them, how often the course will meet, where it will meet, the days that you will be meeting in person versus the days that you will be asynchronous online. Then we have the same objectives that are posted on the Google Course shell. Okay, same exact objectives. And the information that you see listed to the right columns are the objectives that are required by the California BRN, the Quad Council, and the program learning objectives. So all of these are covered to ensure that you are all going to progress through the program, obtaining the needed information that's required. So as with the rest of your other syllabus, the beginning of this syllabus is pretty much the same. Information I want to point out is the COVID-19, how to report health-related concerns. If you're experiencing symptoms could be flu-like symptoms, symptoms of a cold, sinus infection, allergies, or stomach virus, you need to report it immediately to the COVID response at csusm.edu School of Nursing dedicated email. The university has its own COVID case reporting email that's not specific to the School of Nursing. They handle the rest of the university's exposure reports, while we at the School of Nursing are specific and handle it using this specific email. So it's imperative that if you are experiencing symptoms, you report it immediately and get a PCR COVID test done. Okay. Those results would then be emailed to me, and then I would do an exposure investigation determining whether or not you need to isolate based on the PCR results. The syllabus continues with the same information that you have on the Cougar Course shell, and then all the course requirements. There is going to be a few quizzes and a HESI community specific exam that will be given the 9th week of the program. The quizzes are given throughout the semester, but the HESI exam is given on week 9. Now here you find the course assignments. To the left of this table are the color-coded weeks. The red are signifying the days you are all asynchronous, you're working asynchronous online, and the blue are the days that you will be in person in San Marcos for the Community Public Health Nursing course. Okay, moving right along. This following table illustrates how the course grade will be determined. There's only 100 potential points that you can earn in this class, and the breakdown is it's the same way it would usually be for courses that are 100-point value. The HESI exam will be determined, you will earn points determined on what score is achieved, and this is the table that you can refer to. Then you've got the textbook, recommended textbooks and recommended websites listed. And then there's the course schedule, which contains also the days color-coded to point out the days that you are all asynchronous, working independently, and the days that you have to be in person. Just remember that when you are working asynchronously, For community public health, you are in person for the nurse case management course in the San Marcos campus. Each of these sections outline the same information as each module on the Cougar course shell, where the content to be covered is listed, followed by the assignments and due dates. So it's pretty much the same information that you see on your Cougar course shell. I want to point out that week 7, your cohort will be having the HESI exit exam. And so because of the nature of this exam, and it is time consuming, we will assign that day for both N440 and N442 to be asynchronous online. So you will only be going to campus on that day to take the exam. Then the following week, you'll also be asynchronous because the day falls for the nurse case management course to be on campus. Okay, and then the final week, the HESI exam will be repeated again for those that may have not done so well the first time. And so again, we won't hold classes in person. We'll just hold it asynchronously, and you will all work on the final course evaluations. Okay, then Appendix A of the syllabus has detailed instructions for each of the assignments, along with the point value that each has, the rubric for specific assignments that have a rubric. You also have a clear description of which assignments are group assignments. So the above are individual assignments, then you have your group project here listed, which is the windshield survey. You all will survey your clinical site, and you will come together to put to generate the assignment, put together your information, each individual's information, group together, so that you should all be arriving at the same responses to the table that you will use to do the windshield survey guidelines, which is found in chapter 12 of Stanhope and Lancaster textbook. You will also do the health promotion and prevention educational intervention, and you will create a tool to use to educate patients in your individual clinical site. And you will also have the group promotion and prevention presentation at the end of the semester. This is going to occur week 9 as well. So each of your groups will present, and here are the specific instructions for you to follow. There's the rubric and also the group participation points. So each member of the groups are supposed to be participating, collaborating, and contributing to the assignment. If there's any student who's not holding up their end of the deal or carrying the tasks that were assigned to them, each student is going to evaluate each group member at the end of when the project is due. And those individuals that did not take an active part in planning, coordinating, and presenting, or even researching and putting the information together, they will not get the full amount of points. So I just want to make sure that everybody is aware of that. Please engage, take advantage of this opportunity to learn about public and community health. This is the team charter that you will use to express the weaknesses, the strength, and the contributions that each person can make in order to accomplish the goal. So that needs to be filled out and turned in with the assignment at the end of the semester. Appendix D is not for you to worry about. Basically, what it is a compilation of all the information that we just reviewed above, and it ties each assignment and the content directly to the objectives of the program, objectives of the BRN, as well as the program learning objectives. So that portion is just there to show that all information in this course are related and relevant to the aim and purpose, the objectives that were set forth. Alrighty, that is the review for the syllabus. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Post them on the question and discussion forum. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this. And I hope you all do wonderful this semester and that you learned a lot and are able to take with you some great information to be useful in the practice setting. Have a wonderful day. Take care.